Commentary on Revelation 1 verse 1 to 3. Text, the revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Verse 1. The revelation and its timing. The opening phrase, the revelation of Jesus Christ, establishes both the source and the subject. This is not merely a revelation from Jesus Christ, but a revealing of him, his completed work, his authority, and his manifested victory. The unveiling is not about distant speculation, but about the disclosure of what had already been secured and was about to be historically manifested. The phrase, things which must shortly come to pass, is decisive. The language of imminence, shortly, anchors the entire prophecy in the first century horizon. It is not elastic or symbolic of thousands of years. It communicates nearness in the original audience's time frame. The events described are not deferred, but were impending, tied to the closing of an age. The God to Christ, Christ to his angel, to John, to the servants, emphasizes divine intentionality. Nothing is random. This is a deliberate unveiling of covenantal transition, moving from anticipation to realization. Verse 2. The witness of completion, John, bear record of the word of God and of the testimony of Jesus Christ and of all things that he saw. This is not speculative theology, but eyewitness testimony. John is not predicting in uncertainty. He is testifying to what he saw, visions that correspond to realities already secured through the finished work of Christ. The word of God and the testimony of Jesus Christ are not separate strands, but unified. The testimony of Jesus is the fulfillment of the word of God. What had been promised through the law and the prophets finds its realized expression here. The revelation is therefore not introducing something new, but unveiling what had reached its appointed fulfillment. Verse 3. The blessedness of realization. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear, and keep those things, for the time is at hand. The blessing is pronounced not on those who speculate, but on those who receive. Reading, hearing, and keeping are not works that earn favor. They are responses to what has already been accomplished. The blessing flows from participation in the revealed reality, not from striving toward it. The phrase, the time is at hand, reinforces the immediacy stated in verse 1. The fulfillment was not remote, it was pressing upon that generation. The keeping of the prophecy is not about future compliance, but about recognizing and embracing the transition that was unfolding, the passing of the old covenant order, and the full manifestation of what Christ had already secured. Summary. Revelation 1, 1-3 introduces a message rooted in immediacy, fulfillment, and unveiling. It presents a revelation centered on Jesus Christ as fully revealed and victorious, a time frame that is near and relevant to the original audience, a testimony grounded in what has been accomplished, not merely anticipated, a blessing that flows from receiving and recognizing the completed reality. This opening frames the entire book, not as distant futurism, but as the unveiling of a completed redemptive work entering into visible historical fulfillment within that generation.